Those watching the YouTube, the Twitch, the Kick, whatever you're watching, thanks for watching. Let's see. Man, I was focused on my intro, forgot to do some other things. Let's do the other things. Yeah. Let's turn on. Of course, my internet is not working right now. Internet work. There we go. I told it to work and it did. It listens. Let's turn this on. Doing some rating grind. I really want to figure out the viewer. I'll have to have, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll just take some time and work on that. Let's try every 24. See if I make more than 10 cents for the stream. Okay. We pull this up on Twitch as well. One bonus gift sub purchase of 5 gift subs. Oh, I don't get any gift sub gifts. That won't be a problem. Let me just put this here and then go live on TikTok and then we'll get started. It doesn't matter. Oh, I probably should post. Yeah, let me just do a quick post. Oops. Instagram. What's going on, Raids? How you doing, man? Thank you again. The stats thing is really cool. Let's see. Live now. Links for everything and bio. PJ's chess everywhere. Twitch. PJ's chess 993. Okay. I'm starting to use all my platforms. Like, might as well put a story post out that I am streaming. Let me just finish that and then go live on TikTok. Nice. It's pretty cool when you see peak and your current rating at the same time. Congrats on that. But I'm doing all right today. Getting used to being back on campus. Almost. My room is like mostly done. I just have to do like, you can see like a bag behind. I just did not feel like doing that before I got on stream. So, oh no. This is not it. Rating grind. Room's almost done. So that's nice. Let's see. Let me just pull this up on TikTok so I can see the stream, then we'll get started. Okay, let's get started. How do they detect cheaters? I don't know actually. I'm not sure. And then need to work on that rap. Let's see what's your rap at. 1870. I mean, you're not that far off your peak. I wouldn't be too mad at yourself. You're not that far off. Let's do some puzzle battles to warm up here before we get started, and then we're going to get straight to some games. Some rated blitz and rapid games. We have to get some warm up here. Some tactical prowess needs to be done here. Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright, this is checkmate in 1. This is checkmate in 1. This is also a mate in 1. This is going to be a mate in 2. This is a mate in 3. This is a mate in 1. This is a mate in 1. Yes, that's me. Mate in 1 here. Okay, mate in 1 here. Mate in 1 here. Wow, okay, a lot of mate in 1s. But they also are finding them, so we're not above them. This is checkmate as well. This is checkmate. Okay, now some thinking. Now what to do here, Let's see. Check up. Huh. I don't see this. If you just take this. Check up. Check? Is it that? Yeah, you take the knight here, okay. The queen comes back this way. I assume it's a queen trap, but I don't see where. Oh, is it check? Yeah. Yeah. And then here. Okay, take this, just push. They are 7 ahead of me, so we have to speed up. We still have some time here. Take this for sure. That's free. You're only 5 behind now. What's going on, Rimco? They have a bot to detect all your mouse movements and time usage. Really? The mouse move? So how do they use that for cheating? The rest of it I can see. The board is cut off. Yeah, for this, it will be. But when the game starts, it won't be cut off. I just don't have it like cropped for Puzzle Battle. I just do it when I start the stream to warm up. But like when the games, you'll be able to see all of it. So yes, that is the problem for the moment. But this will be my last one. Just the one here. Let's see. But thank you, because yeah, I've done it when it was not that before. So thank you for letting me know. I think it was a collab with High Variance. I had the board not cut off. Or it was cut off. Let's see. Take this here. I get 3 more right and I'll be winning this. 2 more right. They're up 7 at some point. Sloan said he wins the race. I think it's just here. And I would assume you just take this. And then take this. And then take this. 1 more correct. Oh, however will I do this? Here? Actually, I don't see this. Hold on, let's wait. No, I have to get this next one right. Here. Yes, we get the win. I almost did not win that. Let's hop in the game here. Can we play? So right now, I'm just doing some games online. So not at the moment now. But yeah, we win the puzzle battle. We're here in a rapid game. Let's see if we can win this. And now a new thing, thanks to Captain Raids. If you're watching, it's just on Twitch, I'm assuming. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, you can check out my stats and someone's stats in chat, as long as you know their chess.com username. I'm guessing you can do anyone in the world, right? With the code that you did, because yeah, it wouldn't be. Yeah, that should just be like the chess.com stuff, right? Anyone? Thoughts? Okay. Let's go here. Okay. This is a better angle with the light. I don't know if you can see me still. With stats, ELO, it will work for you, bet. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, up here. Bishop e2 and then castle. Okay, b e2. We're going to castle our king to the side of the board. And looking at... Oh, wait. When they go here, I think it's c4. If I remember correctly. I think it's c4 when they play queen to e8. Let me think. Because I know that it's different. But why is it different? I'm pretty sure it's this. So here they play here. I go back. I don't know why you're supposed to play. I'm just going to play this. I think c4 is a better move. But I can't remember why. And if I can't remember why, then it kind of makes it pointless to play, in my opinion. I should just play a more natural move. Let's see. Oh, is it case sensitive? Interesting. So go knight down here. And we could go c3. Okay, up here. Oh, that's why I go C. I could have gone c4, actually. Here would have made sense. Yeah, I could have done that there. Oh, you have an extra, also extra R in the first one. The knight goes back here. Okay. A4. They attack here on the king side. So now what are my plans? I should have gone c4 in the first place. And I think I'll just go c4 now. Honestly. Yeah, then just go c4. It feels like a waste of a move to have gone c3, but I think it is the best move. Because you want to try and take this if they push there. Because at some point, yeah, because now they can just go, yeah, here. Because now here I take. Okay, they push up. They're still trying to go for this. VIP? Sure. What does it do? How do you do it? I don't see a VIP badge. When I click on your thing, I see gift a sub, whisper, gift a turbo, invite, warn, mod, timeout, ban. Type, got you. Oh, okay. It should be working now. Okay, but they go up here. Let's go up here to B4. Let's just gain space. They move there. Okay. And then rook B1. Hello, hello. Yeah, I cannot say thanks enough for the code. Like, that's just such a cool thing to have. I know, I think it's like small stuff like that that helps build like a stream up. And that is a lot of code. So thank you. See, they go knight here, and we can go like c5, I'm thinking. But c5, then they push here. So maybe I go here, and then here. But I have a few different options. Do I want to go here or here? Because my thing is if I play here, and they play here, then I will play there. And I don't think they want that. But if I play here and they play like rook over, and then I play here, they could take. Oh, no, actually I could. If I play this. Oh, yeah. And then I can't play that because take and then queen takes. So I can't play both. So I think if I go here, I have to expect this. But then I could play this because take, and then there. So we'll go here first. And then if they don't push, yeah. I say they kind of have to push. I'd expect it nothing less of them, honestly. Okay, here. I need to create some squares for my knight to attack, right? It's on c2, and it's not super useful. Okay, the queen slides over. That's a great move, right? Because now, when I go here, I can't win something like I intended to. So the question becomes what to do now. Like, what does a winning idea look like right now? And my first thought is knight a3. So that it take, pawn takes. But you still couldn't sit something. Like, where is a square where it can become useful? Like, knight b4. Take here. Knight down. So maybe I could go knight b4 and like get the queen and rook over. So, because I control this square, I want to control this square. And I need to be able to lift my queen up to bring the rook up. So this is like a 4-move plan. But I mean, there's nothing else to really do. So I have to start some plan. So that's why I'm going to go for this. The idea is like qc2, rook b2, rook fb1, pawn takes, knight a6. And we're staring here at b7. Trying to infiltrate this way. They slide up. Huh. That's actually kind of annoying because now I don't want to play this because here I'd kind of oh, they can't take that though. That's true. That's true. Because if pawn takes, bishop takes. There's a pin. So if I go here, they can't. And then, oh, here though, that might be the problem. Because take, and there's an initiative. Yeah. That's a great move. I have to say, that's a great move. I think I'll have to go for this early then. Yeah. Oh, I have an idea. We can go here, tempo. And then to go here, oh, they sack. Wait, what? What? Wait, hold on. They take the pawn here. Surely I can stop any checkmate. I mean, that must be possible. Take, because you're hitting the queen. Take, queen takes. Can I not just go like here? So the knight can't come down? So here. I'm confused. Wait, why did they do this? Can I not just go queen e2, queen g2, and then I should be fine, right? You would think so. Queen e2, queen over, and we're just up a rook cleanly for 2 pawns, which, I mean, obviously, you'd rather have the rook. I think the idea was that if I didn't go f3, they could go there, and then if I went up, they could go there. But even there, like, I still get a move to play something like this, but yeah, I just don't think the idea works, honestly. I'm not sure this was a solid plan for them to go for. I feel like I must be missing something. I must be missing something here. I don't know if this works for them. They're taking a minute here. They played this instantly, though. Like, look at, like, they played this. I go here, and they spend 2 seconds and play bishop takes. Yeah. I think they just assumed, they just had this in their mind, like, mentally pre-move, and they missed that I'm hitting the rook there. Let's see. They're taking their time. Another minute gone. Another minute gone. Okay. They are still taking their time. Still taking their time. Are you a chess.com? I am not a chess.com partner, no. I have an affiliate link, but honestly, anyone can get an affiliate link, like, to be completely honest. I've been denied twice, so I was want to reapply whenever I hit 1,000 Twitch followers, because I feel like that's like a milestone. They're like, okay, maybe you can do something for us. That's the hope, at least. Okay, they go up. I think queen here. Because they're looking to slide over this way. And honestly, rook over and then queen over. And the reason the pawn is here is to stop the knight from coming in, right? They spent 2 minutes, I spent 15 seconds. If we keep that trend up, this is going in my favor. If we keep this up. On YouTube, I have like 2.38, I believe, thousand. Almost at 2.4K there. Shout out all the YouTube subs, all the follows everywhere. And 360 likes there from Jackson, closing in on 10. The first likes of the stream, thank you for that. They take, okay, queen takes here. Or is it better to do rook takes here, honestly? No, but then they go queen check, maybe. YouTube, I did, they denied it. I was denied, or they didn't accept it, I should say. When I did the YouTube one. Let's see, queen takes, queen takes. But queen takes, they go back. And then rook over. I applied when I hit 1,000. And I applied when I hit 2,000 subs. So I was like, okay, I'll hit 1,000. They said, no, there. Okay, I'll wait. Oh, I can't go here with that. Okay, here. It's like, okay, I'll wait till I get 2,000. Like, oh, 2,000 should be enough. But, alas, not yet. Not yet. Let's go back here. Or they're hitting this. Okay, here. Guarding this. And appreciate the likes there from Notorious Swagger. Closing in on 500 likes. Much, much appreciated. Though they go pawn up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then if they take, we go rook over, right? I have a minute left, a minute 40 left. We have to speed up. We can go knight d3, knight up, knight d3, knight d5. If they just take this, okay. I was thinking we just go here. Oh no, wait. That's a blunder. Now knight takes. Rook takes. Oh, uh-oh. I blundered. Knight takes, knight has to take. Blunder. Man, I gave that pawn away thinking I could just have an easy conversion. Now, I lose a rook for a piece. I'm still up, but the less the advantage, the more the time advantage matters for them. Like, with just up purely a rook, I mean, it should be pretty simple. But now it's not going to be as simple if they find this. Oddly, though, it feels maybe easier, but they have 3 pawns to nothing. Yeah, that's going to be a problem long term. We need to get my extra pieces involved. So we go here. Not hitting nothingness, sliding over in the center of the board. Looking to go here or here. We're down less than 2 minutes now. I get bishop at the end. It was the same. I'll show after. It was the same thing unless I miscalculated it. I still would have lost a rook for a piece. Because they would have started with taking on f1. And honestly, I think it's easier if my queens are on. Because if the queens are off, then it's harder for me to win. Because they have these 3 pawns. But both... once I played this, it was just a mistake. I could have gotten... Maybe I'm missing it. I'll show what I saw after, and that could be wrong. But what I saw, they still took on f1 first. And I see... Like, I think what you all are saying is had I have done it the other way, then there was this at the end. I did see that. But the problem was the queens would have been traded in that line. And that's harder to win. Let's see. Fork. Avoid that. Knight down here. Man, this would have been so much easier if I kept the rook, but I didn't. We have to re-win the game. 50 likes there from Gort. I think that said. And here, back. They gave me the game too, and I did not take it. Bishop here next, I'm thinking. Well, I assume they play this, but... I mean, they're... just queen down, probably. This just doesn't really make that much sense, honestly. It looks better than it is, I think. Because I just go there. But the more time... Now it's less than a minute. I was just down like 6 or something crazy. Some crazy amount of minutes. Maybe it is worth it to give up. I mean, it wasn't intentional. But sometimes look at the bright side. I lost the exchange, but now they don't have as easy of play, to be honest. They don't have as easy as play. Because their knight was an active piece and they got rid of their active piece, and now you see they're thinking more. Because they are just down, and they know if I just win one of these pawns, then I'm back to having an advantage. They go there, okay. Knight here. I think they're right that it's difficult to play with my bishop just there. Take. Okay. I'm down 11 seconds. Honestly, I don't even want to take that. I don't want to open the rook up, if I'm being honest. Oh, maybe I could play this. So that if I took and then they... Yeah, but it doesn't even matter. Here. Oh, wait, then they still do this. No, they go over. Okay, that's a mistake. Now this is forced to come off. Oh, no, it's not. Nice. They avoid it. Okay, we won the game. Let me show you what I was thinking, though, in the middle portion, or for the thing. So I got some messages about a way to play that. And I could have been wrong, but I want to see if I was wrong there. I just thought it was worse if you play the end game and you have the queens off. Yeah, it's a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I know I didn't play that particularly well. But here, like here I'm clearly winning. Let's see. So I did play the wrong move, so maybe you guys are right here. No, but it's queen f2. So once it's this... Oh, you're right. I don't see how this is... I didn't get this was better, but it is better. If you take here, knight takes, you take here. Can they not just go here? It is better. I thought that was worse to play, but it wasn't worse to play. I assumed that they have the 3 pass without the queen, but that was not correct. But we won the game. We're sitting at 2360. Can we get higher is the question. Can we get higher? That was a fun win. I don't know what they were doing, though. They just took on h3. That felt like... I'm not sure why they did that. Playing a national master here. Nice. Okay, e4, e5. Here. Castle. Okay. You can go rook over here. Wait, when they go bishop e2, that's the top line. So you go here, and then here, and then here. And I can't remember here. What's my style? I've been told it's very positional. Like, I feel it is... I don't know what the word is. Very calculation heavy. But it's not overly aggressive. So maybe mostly positional, but I won a lot of games through tactical shots, honestly. From positional play, though. But I think everyone's a little bit good at everything. Let's see, here or here. But I would say mostly positional. Okay, up and then here. Which one first? I don't know if you're supposed to go d5 here. I feel like maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just go bishop here. And then maybe d5. But definitely get my pieces out. I had a game against a FIDE master, actually, where I lost very quickly because I had my bishop and my knight back still, when I shouldn't have had it there. There's a lot of pressure on this knight. Yeah, I like c6, knight d7, honestly. That's what I'm thinking of doing. c6 so that when I go here, this pawn is still guarded by something. I guess I still could guard it on the next turn, opening up the queen, but then they could double hit the pawn, and then when I'm here, yeah, c6 just feels safer. And they hit it anyway, so let's just go up, right? Now this is protected. Knight down, okay. Their idea, I'm guessing, is knight here. So say I go here, they go knight down, I go bishop back. Bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, maybe they go here, though. I don't know if it really matters. This probably is a little bit better to go knight d4. Favorite player of all time? Pretty basic. I mean, it's Magnus. I don't know, like, I know that's most people's answer, but it's for a reason. Like, he's very fun to watch. Like, the first chess, I didn't watch chess. Like, I more played when I was younger. So, like, one of the first tournaments I watched of the top players, it was I think it was the final, or maybe it was the Speed Chess Championship, and it was back when they did, like, 5-0, 3-0, 1-0, or 5-1, 3-1, whatever it was, like 5-3-1, I forgot the increment. And he didn't lose to Fabiano, like, one time, and that was just, like, a euphoric experience for, like, one of the first tournaments I watched, honestly. Because the commentators were hyping it up like this is world number 2. And I didn't know any of this. Like, I was like, wow, this is kind of sick. Like, he is not losing to the number 2 player in the world. So, been a fan since then. So, let's go here. Take this. I'm guessing they take the rook first. I think that makes more sense. Oh, they don't. I'm not sure why you don't take the rook first. I feel like that makes a little more sense, but they disagree. I think bishop e4 now. So be4. Bishop takes, knight takes, yeah. And then they go back, then I go... Oh, actually... Huh. I have a few different ideas. I think I'll play here first. But they could just go back. Well, I mean, not... They have to guard this. Can I go here and win this? I'm not sure. Queen here. Let's say they guard this one. I take. They go over. But then I would just take that, no? Honestly, I can just play this one time. And then I'm also just hitting. Yeah. This should work. Right? There's no way they can trap it because I'm hitting the rook. That was my original issue. Like, oh. But no, this still, like, super doesn't work, right? Just rook takes. Well, maybe this isn't worth the exchange, though. Oh, but this is a counterattack. Yeah, that's why it works. Not because they can actually defend them, but because it's, if I take this, or if I did any combination of taking and then taking, it's just bishop takes here, pawn takes, queen takes, and I'm probably losing the game. So maybe I can throw in a knight here, which hits this and creates no weakness on f6. I think that makes sense. And then worst case, they take, whatever. And then we just play an opposite color bishop endgame. I mean, that's not the worst outcome. So let's just go here. Let's see. It'll be Morphy. There's someone at my chess club, that's his favorite player. And he says he's the greatest of all time because of how creative he was, like, before engines and stuff. He's very aggressive, right? If I remember correctly. Is it better to do this or this? I wonder which is better. I would assume it's better to take with the rook. That'd be my guess. But I'm not that confident, honestly. Because bishop takes... They could just... Yeah. They could just double their rooks up. I don't think that's good to allow. Okay, we're putting pressure here, putting pressure here. Rook over feels like a good move, but I'm not sure. And they go up. Yeah. Interesting indeed. I wonder if they would go for a queen trade. Or should I just go up here and stunt the dark squares? I don't really need to do that. Yeah, let's just go here. And if they go back, my queen is on a better square than it was on a5. Queen b6 was... Oh, wait, hold on. Here... Well, do I want to undouble their pawn, though? That seems unnecessary. Yeah, I don't know if I want to undouble it. We could repetition here if they wanted to. They could go here, Now I go back. Because I'm not going to take the queen and just help them. But they want to play on. Ooh. I don't know if that's right, though. That feels like a kind of a dangerous play on. Because I could... Oh, I can't go there. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. That's an interesting move now, then. So here... Take, bishop back. Yeah. Oh, they can go there. They actually missed a move. They could have played f3. This is what I also calculated. So that's where we're like the same rating for a reason. This is also what I saw. But yeah, they could have played f3. I would have lost a pawn. I mean, it's probably still a draw because opposite color bishops, but... And maybe they saw that and thought it's better to do it this way. Now you can't go there because I'm guarding this at the end, so it wouldn't be a huge problem. But yeah, they could have played f3, showing that we're good at chess, but we're not great at chess because we missed that. Yeah, here. I'm guessing they go queen here. Yeah. But we're guarding this here, which is the big issue for them. And now to make it a draw. Here, up. And there's no way ever... Well, I shouldn't say never, but there really shouldn't be a way I lose this. They have no way to attack the light squares, but I'm sure they'll play on, being a national master and all. I'm sure they have some belief in their grind abilities, which they should. But I'm going to have to use some defensive abilities here. I just don't see how I could lose this. Like, I'd really have to... really mess this up, I feel like. Just go here. Like, it's not even like a simple... Because even if I lost this, it'd still be a draw. Like, somehow, if I got my... I don't know. I got my rook too far away. Like, it'd still be a draw. Which is why it's kind of like, oh, does it really matter? Okay, here. No need to have the rook sitting back there. I think the idea is to have a configuration where they have this, but they can play rook d7, but they just can't do both at the same time. If they go here, I can go up. And if they can go here, they can't put their rook there. But that's what they're trying to do. Yeah. And it just doesn't work, does it? Because it's a draw. But obviously, mistakes can be made. But you can't force this. Yeah, that's like super... Okay, it's a draw. To me, that's what that move says. I will say... Okay, let's go here. I'm interested... Is their plan to go here, here, here? Because then I would have to create... Oh, they don't go for that, yeah. Okay. So here... Okay, this is a super draw now. There's just nothing that can happen here. I can go g6. Yeah. I mean, they probably did it this way so they have something to try for, but this is a draw. Their king just can't make any forward progress. We're just going to rotate the bishop here so there's never anything. So, or even this is the same thing. Just go bishop here in this little cove. And if the king ever moves, then I jump forward. But I just don't think they'll do that. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Now only I can really win this, I would guess. Yeah, they accept the repetition. Alright, get the draw there. Queen b6 is better when you had 9. So let's look real quick. You said 9 on e4. Very fun game there. Accuracy's 96.7% for them, 97% for me. And you said I could have played it when the knight was still here. I don't know, does it make a huge... Because I think here... Can they just go here? Or, oh, the bishop's hanging. I can't say I didn't see the bishop hang. I saw the bishop hanging. I thought this was a problem, but it's actually because the bishop drops. But yeah, let's go to this next one here. Okay. Can we get a win after a draw? I'm not mad at how I'm playing. A win and a draw. An ugly win, but a very solid draw. And sometimes ugly wins are necessary. Let's see. Knight here. Bishop here. E3. Knight up. Okay, here. Here, here. And then Alan, appreciate the likes, closing in on 2.6 thousand on TikTok. But yeah, we can go up here to H3. You can go Knight BD2, Bishop E2. If you guys are enjoying and you would like to support liking the stream, and then David with the likes on YouTube and on YouTube and TikTok, you can like the stream. And it helps me quite a lot. If you are enjoying, drop a follow or a sub on YouTube or a follow on Twitch or TikTok. And then if you would like a lesson or a video review of something, go to my website, pjschess.com. You can get all of that stuff there. Go and just check out the site. Let's go knight here. And then bishop here to e2, and then castle. Let's see. So far, so good, I feel like. Very normal opening happening. Let's go up here to c3. And then a4. Ooh, when they go there, it's supposed to go bishop e2. Okay, castle, castle. I'm going to gain some space on the queen side. Not too mad about that. Gain some followers on TikTok already this stream. Oh, Notorious, I missed a donation. Thank you for the roses there on TikTok. Thank you for the roses. Let's set... Action not available in your country or region. Okay. Can I not... Wait, why can't I just add a goal? I don't want to gift myself. Add now. There we go. Gallery. What? Okay. Alright, sorry. I was trying to figure out a way to set a goal up. There we go. There we go. Confirm. Okay. Start. Okay. They go queen over here to e8. I want to go a4 now. I'm thinking a4. Because if I go here to a4, I can go rook here to e1 on the next turn. Their idea is to push, but they just don't have a way to win something. This is very common in this setup. It actually happened in the first game, didn't it? Yeah. So you can see how common it is happening there. They push, we just go knight e1, knight c2. This one happened in a little different order, I think, to where I wasn't debating even playing c4. Yeah, because I'd already played c3 by the time they go for queen over. So they have development, I development, knight down here. But this is what you're supposed to play. It's just 91. And then bring the knight out, and then like knight there, or c4 at some point. c4, b4, and run down on the queen side is the idea. But they do get f5 after like a knight. Well, maybe that's why you can't do it in this order. Their knight can't really move out the way in an effective manner, because you can't go there, they drop a pawn there, right? And you could go in the center. I think it's going to be c4 of tempo now. So maybe they don't want to play it anymore. That is possible. Let's see. I can also try like bishop b5 at some point, and yeah. So I have two different things. Bishop b5. Well, maybe just c6 is the problem with that. So let's stick with the idea of knight c2 and like b4 and c4, and then we're attacking on the queen side. That is doable. We hit 2.5 thousand likes. Thank you all for the likes there. Much appreciated. Yeah, knight c2, knight c4, maybe. But yeah, I think I like c4 better than knight c4. I like playing this move. If you've watched for some time, you know. And I on c4, for every reason, it just scratches an itch in my brain, just setting it here. Even if it's not a good move. So I think of it, but it's not a great idea here. I think knight c2 now. So knight c2. And then we're setting this and this. Just so it's not in the way. And then I could even go here and here as ideas. Knight a3, knight b5. But the problem with knight a3, oh, they just go up. Okay. Interesting decision. Because can't I go here? Oh, what if I go here and they go knight here? And I go here and they go bishop here? And I take, and then they take. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So maybe I can't play that. So if I go c4 first, but then they play this, I don't know what's better. Should I go bishop f4, but then they play knight d5, bishop g5, bishop f6, bishop takes f7, knight takes f6, and then c4, I guess, would be played. But if I go c4, then they just play this instantly. So this is the only way I see that I can try and stop this. But I feel like they can just go knight here, here, bishop f6. I mean, then their dart squares are a little weak, but I have no dart square at bishop, and my pieces are all in the second rank. So that's something. But they go back, not the way I envisioned them making this work. But I guess it works, because they can just go here now. But their knight gets more passive, so I can't complain, honestly. Now, where do I put my pieces? Do I go for b4 and c4? I think so. I think I have to create some counterplay somewhere. Somehow, some way. If I go here, yeah. c4. And then here, and probably rook a2 or rook b1. Rook a2. I might like it low, because then I'm on like diagonal hit. So maybe just rook b1. But then they can move the knight and hit this. So that's something. I'll decide that when I get there. But the idea is to go here, and because of the bishop, I don't want to keep that there. Just go back right. That was expected on some level. Yeah. Here's where the issues start to arrive, I think. Because how do I stop this? Maybe I should have done more to stop this. Here. Take, pawn takes, and then we still guard that. Now the bishop is just kind of useless. But if I take this take, I can go bf4 and nothing can ever hit it. And I just go king here and then rook g1. So g3 does make some sense, right? It makes some sense. They're deciding their plans here. I don't know. Would I go for... I guess you can't do anything, really. Because g3 just kind of... Yeah, g3 actually just works. Ah, but they make it where my bishop is bad, though. That makes a lot of sense. Now, they can't push this, but my bishop is useless for the time being. Push, push, take. I guess... How do I get my pieces untangled is the question. How do I get my pieces untangled? Because right now I have all four... So do they, though. All four of our minor pieces are on our second rank. But their queen slides up. Yeah. But now I can go this because there's nothing hitting e3 at the end. So now I do like the idea of just pushing. G4, opening this up. They go here. Push, take. Take. Oh, yeah, I blundered. Yeah. Because take, bishop. Oh, no, they can't take that, right? The knight on c2 was saving the day. I think we both missed for a second that the knight actually does guard this. Which is why I think they played that, because they thought they could go here and then push and win the knight on d2 because of the discovered check on the king. But I don't think that's possible. Okay, take. And we're trying to go here. Ah, the knight slides. Attacking this, okay. So king here. Yes, so king here guarding this. If they go over, then I have to take it. But if I can avoid taking it, I like to avoid taking it. I want to keep my bishop active. But I need to get these knights in the game, but they slide in. Check, hitting the bishop. Wow. What a move. What a move. I have to give them credit there. Knight takes here, I think is worse than bishop takes. So bishop takes, rook takes, bishop down. So yeah, I think you take here. For the moment, we're up a piece. I have two pieces hanging. Whichever one they don't take, I can save it, right? This is oddly tactical from where we came from. But yeah, I have two pieces hanging. They can only take back one of them. 4 minutes left for both of us. Yes. Okay, back here. So we don't drop this one. We're still guarding this. We're still +1. But they have this passer, right? And we bring this over here. Right, they can't go here and line up an attack. If we ever go king back, we now control this diagonal on some level. We are just up a pawn. We have to keep it. But after knight here, they are playing aggressive. But we just go here, trying to neutralize their attack here on the king side. And the time management's good. We're at 4.5 roughly. They're at almost 3.5. So almost +1 minute in a second here. We'll be up a minute. Yes, now it is 1 minute and 2 seconds. Still a lot of time left. This is about, a blitz game at this point. So it's not, I don't have to make any hasty decisions. Knight here feels like a natural idea for them, just getting closer. And here with the idea of taking this at some point, but I guess I have too many things guarding. Oddly, this knight is just saving everything. We're keeping the extra pawn right now. This knight's not doing a whole lot. So if I could find a better use for it, like knight f1, knight e3, knight here. But that's probably after I play rook f1, to be honest. Yeah, we go here. Knight f6 was a no-brainer idea, but now they take knight just takes, right? Well, I can calculate. I don't have to pre-move that. I think it's knight takes here. That makes a little more sense because of that path. And then the queen, it's kind of doing a job of guarding this square. So I think knight back just makes it. This knight's doing nothing, and this queen's doing something. So that's why I assume it's a knight takes f1 instead of queen takes f1. And bishop takes, I think, makes no sense. You want to control this diagonal, so you can go king back if you need it to. It's just guarding the king, and that makes sense to do. And they have to trade this off now if they've gone knight f6. They can't escape laterally. So when I have to take this or go like bishop up, actually, they might go bishop up. I think I will play that. Because you have to trade it and make me take and not get knight f1 in as well. So yeah, they're probably going to play this if I were to guess. I'll still take bishop takes king down, and then we can go for this knight f1 idea. Maybe the only thing with this... Man, the only thing with this for them is they can't put pressure on this anymore. Oh, they sack. Wow. Didn't even think of that. Okay, okay. They take here. This is a check. Pawn takes, rook takes. Well, take. Okay. I think here makes the most sense, because here, check. Oh, like they can't checkmate me like this. And if they can't get another attacker, the queen and king are enough to guard this. So I'm guessing you could just play here. And then take, we take, right? So now they can never... And like if the bishop's on this square, like it's just not that big of a deal, right? There's nothing they can do with h3 or g4. They need g2. Or I should highlight them differently. These don't work. If they have something here, then there is an attack, I feel like. And honestly, I might just sack and take on e4. Oh, well, I can't really take... I'm taking with the knight. I take with the bishop. That might be checkmate. Wow. That's such an interesting thing. Yeah, bishop takes, there's rook, h4. But knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes. Oh, wait, no. I'm just winning that, aren't I? Yeah. I'm just winning. Okay, back here. This still guards this check. This is guarded. They push. Yeah. I think this is a trap. I think you have to take this way. Because once you take this way, you let the bishop come in. So I think queen takes. They can't actually mate on this turn. They got rid of that threat. So queen takes. Because this is guard. Oh, wait. Oh. My knight's hanging. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? They don't go for it, though. Huh. I have so many pieces hanging that it kind of doesn't matter. Where, is it better to just give it back? I wonder. Or check, king up, check, there. Or can I keep both? No, I can't. Well, I could play... If I go here... Oh, if I go here, they go here. If I go here, they go here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to give a knight back. Clearly. Clearly I have to give a knight back. I don't want to, but I think I messed up, so I have to. There's one more check. I'll make a move momentarily. Maybe here, because it hits the rook, so they can't take. I guess I could play this. Oh, yeah, I could play this and then knight here, right? And then play like knight e1. And then we're rotating around. Yeah, it's a counterattack. They go over, so even though this is hanging, it's okay. Let's go on Tejas. Queen is down here. 20 seconds left. I think we got him. I think we got him. After queen f2. I took my time. Oh, wait, didn't I just say that's a problem? Well, well, well. Take here. Take, take. I actually would take this if my knight wasn't hanging at the end. But it is, unfortunately. Queen captures. Oh, this is a mistake. take. Bishop takes queen g4, queen takes f4, guards. It guards the knight at the end. Yes. That is the problem here. GG. Appreciate the likes there from ZYX. Why not block with knight f3? Let's see. I could have missed it. You're talking about at the very end? Appreciate the likes there. And the accuracy wasn't particularly... Oh, oops. No. Cancel. No! I hit the wrong button. Z, got you, got you. I hit the wrong button. Well, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Hold on. Can I call you after stream? Okay. What's going on, Z? What's going on? But yeah, let's go up here. What? Why did I not? Knight f3. I'm trying to remember. Knight f3. So they go bishop. Oh, you're saying when they played rook f4, why not knight f3? Oh yeah, I guess that would have worked because knight on d2 could go to the f3 square, and then the queen would have then guarded the knight on c2. I didn't see it. That's why I didn't play it. Yeah, here. And if they go here, take. Yeah, I haven't seen a3. But I'm guessing I shouldn't let them play b4. That feels like too much space being gained. Let's go here to a5. Was that what you're asking, though? Why didn't I play knight f3 after rook f4? Ooh. They're gaining space. Let's go here. Okay. My pawn structure is really odd. Yeah, let's go here. So they can't bring this in. Or should I? Oh, wait. Why did I could have just gone bishop d6. Yeah, that would have made more sense. Bishop d6. Okay, here's castle. Castle here. Is that... I don't know if it's the actual line. It's working like it is because I don't know what to do against a3. They've thrown off my theory. I'm not sure what to do now. And I did play this. I could have just gone bishop d6 here. Yeah, and I spent 4 seconds. Because my idea is such a shallow response. It was to stop this. But there is just a better way to do that. Honestly. But we're here now, so... If I go here, then the knight can still slide in. Oh, maybe I just reroute. But no, I can't now. Because then they still play that. And then here, I just go here. And then Z with the likes. Closing in on 3.5 thousand. Much appreciated there on TikTok. But yeah, rook c8. If they play knight b5 is the move. Let's get rid of their bishop here. It is annoying. Yeah, this is not sustainable. We have to get rid of that. Now I can look at rerouting this bishop to a more useful square. Like here. Or here. I mean, they both make sense here. Go to opening for black. It depends. Well, now we can't play that. Against d4, I play the queen's gambit declined. I don't play the accept it. And then, oh, I guess they can just go here. Huh. Yeah, I could have gone queen here first, but then the pen. But yeah, queen's gambit declined, and then the Petrov when they play e4. e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6, the Petrov. And then appreciate the likes here. Closing in on 4,000 there on TikTok. Much, much appreciated. Let's see. We're doing good so far this stream, but we know never to get too high or too low. Just play the games. I do think I have a worse position here. So this is a good example. Don't get too low. The position's not great, but the game's not over. I do prefer them all because of this move. What an interesting move. I'll have to look after to have a better response, because I don't think I played it right. Like, I'm almost considering just going here and then here or something like that. Or like here, 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 here. Because I don't see what else you can do. Like, the knight can't go here. The bishop's in the way. The knight probably can't go here, because then there's really nothing. Like, at least if you go knight b8, there's knight d7, knight f6. And I need to be able to contest this, and I kind of want to stop this as well. Yeah. The only thing is I do allow knight here, but I think f6, and then they can't really infiltrate any further. I think knight b8. Yeah. And then, oh, maybe the issue is I can't go here because of this. So I'd have to play f6 preemptively. That feels wrong. But I don't know what else to play there. Or should I play this? Oh, this and then there's a fork. Actually, there wouldn't be, because you could take and then you'd be hitting the queen. But I just imagine there's got to be a better way to do that. I think I will go for f6. But I guess f6 they just push here now, and then they open up to try and hit e6. So then bishop d6, but then knight here. But it might be the only thing I can do. Here, and then here, and then here. Yeah, so here, and then up. I went against the bullet and did. Nice. Hold on. You do the stats thing so we can see the bullet gain you've just achieved. Let's go here. And then here. Take. Oh. At the end they're going to play queen c7. Yeah. Oh, they take that. Honestly, I think they had a better move. Like, they win the pawn here. I did miss that. But I think there was better. And yeah. Let's go here. Nice. Okay, they slide over. I mean, they're up it's a tangible advantage, but I think if they would have gone queen c7 and got their rook in, I would have been losing. I don't think well, it's obviously way worse, but it's not, like, lost yet. It'd be lost if they did the other thing, I think. So, honestly, this is a better outcome. Let's go knight here. For white, I play the London system. Nice. 21-12. Do you have a certain bullet rating where you think you'll be like, yeah, I'm satisfied with my speed chess play? Or just go until you can't. And then Z with the like, much appreciated. Rook c8, could queen not take? I think it could have. Yeah. Rook c8, queen takes rook, bishop takes, rook takes bishop, queen down, rook takes, yeah, out of down a piece. Good eye. The bishop is here, hitting this. Well, now I feel like I kind of have to play this. So they can't come here after they take this. Take, bishop takes. They move, okay. And if they move up, we go f5, so they can't get the queen in. They're +1, but the game isn't over yet. Yeah, again, that's kind of a no-brainer decision. We can't let their queen just slide in. Oh, I just lost. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see what they do on the opening there. Let's see what they do on the opening. Very nice tactic. Why is the game review is not working for me? I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or chess.com. But yeah, after a3, what should you do is the question. Okay, not what I did. You're supposed to play knight f6. Really? Knight f6, b4, and then you take here. Here, this is a mistake because of e5. e5, and I'm better because after this and knight d7. That's not super clear, honestly. Let's go to this next one. We get the black piece. It's playing at 2400 here. Let's see how we can do. Okay. d4, okay, d5. But if they play the same line, let's go on Tay. Appreciate the likes, bro. You can see the new setup for the next 4-ish months. Let's see. a3 again. Wow. I've never seen a3 this much, to be honest. I've never seen a3 this much. You go knight here. And then here. Is Fischer better than Magnus in this? Honestly, I'm not don't know too much about chess history, so I'm not sure about Fischer's abilities, to be honest. Yeah, let's go here again. I didn't lose because I played this. I lost because I played bad moves after this. But I don't want to let them get b4. Congrats on that, Mez. Congrats on... Oh, I was about to do the celebration. I don't have it on TikTok. I have a reaction thing. But congratulations on 2000 Rapid. Let's see. Knight here. Nice. Let's see. We can go bishop here. Playing some Rapid as well. Trying to get to another, I guess, milestone on this account. 2400. That's the goal. Just lost a game, though, so we're a bit away, We're here, looking to guard this. And develop, we can just go knight up, c5. And then Mez with the likes. We're closing in. We hit 5,000. We hit 5,000. Appreciate you all. And we've gained some followers on the stream as well. You subscribe if you want. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Let's see. Let's go here. The queen can't slide in. And then here, 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 and here. In some order, those are my next, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves in some order. They attack in the center, okay. Take. That was what I would have done had this not happened. Okay. Can I take on f2? I think I can. Knight takes f2. Bishop takes queen. Knight takes check. Pawn takes, king takes. Why can't I take that? Knight takes, king takes, queen takes bishop. Knight takes, bishop moves, knight takes queen. Knight takes, queen moves, queen takes bishop. Yeah. I think this works. Take this here. The next tournament, I'm not sure. I'll definitely have one, like, this week. I don't know the exact date. The problem now is that I can only stream once a day, whereas for Limited I can stream twice a day, so I could, you know, rotate it in. So I'll have to... It will be this week, though. I will not stop doing them. But the frequency, I have to think about, as this is full transparency. This just does better, and I need the streams to do a little better, so I want to do it, but I have to think about some logistics with it and how often to do it. Take here, check, and then we take here. And we're +1, nice. And we go here and here. Knight d7. Oh, they attack me. Okay, I think king here should suffice. And then f6, and then knight d7. So here, and then here, and then here. Because they're going to castle, I would assume. And hit that, yeah. Here, they can't go here, because I guard this square. With this pawn, so they go back. And now here, I will say, was this worth it? It does feel like I'm getting pushed around almost. But I like this. I think I have to play with some force. Knight comes down. We're guarding the bishop, so we just go up here hitting the knight. And honestly, we want them to trade off pieces right now, to be completely honest. And we can go up. Oh, we can't go up to guard that. Oh, but they take there. And we lose our pawn advantage. Man. Short-lived, short-lived. But the game continues. Let's go here. I missed it. The rook was overloaded. There we go here to c5. They take. Rook takes here. Appreciate that, Mayo. Thank you, thank you. But if they capture, rook takes, and then rook over here. They're guarding that. So maybe I should go for the d file. Knight d7. Man, that's... I can't miss stuff like that. Here, I thought if I went knight d7, it was too slow, but it probably was still better. Knight d7, and then I play this, and then there. Probably makes more sense. But we're here. Game's not over. We can still win it, but I'm sure the engine, it's like knight, because I set knight d7 first too. I was like, no, wait, I'm not going to play this. Let's take this here. Okay. Let's go here. Out the way of a pen, potentially. And then knight d7. They attack. So take, pawn takes, and like rook all the way down. Take, pawn takes, rook c7, rook a8, knight c6. That should be fine. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, and it happens this way. I kind of assume this would be more natural attack. What's going on, Isaac? Click and study wise, classes don't start till Monday, so I have some time. I mean, I don't know. It shouldn't be too crazy. I feel like I've taken harder classes, so I'm not that worried this semester. But it's never fun taking an electrical engineering course, I'm sure. I haven't taken one yet, but I took physics 2, and that was not fun. And I know there's some overlap. Let's see. I think I can go rook back here. Oh, I guess I'm dropping that, so I can't do that. I'll try to get rid of this bishop. And like knight here. Oh, yeah. They have to go here, don't they? Because if they go up, I just go here. A double attack. So they have to go rook over. And then I still could try this, honestly. Because we're making their rook more passive. And then we're hitting that. They might sit there, but we cut off the bishop from guarding that. I might have some problems here. Thermal this semester. Honestly, thermal, it wasn't that bad. Maybe it's like university thing. But it wasn't, it made sense to me. Like material sciences, I think you said that was your major a while ago. That made way less sense to me. And it wasn't even that hard computation-wise. It just was a lot of facts you had to know. But thermo, it was just a lot of equations, honestly. Let's see. We can go here to e5, because I assume they're going here. Like, they're taking their time. This is like the only move I think that works. Oh, unless they could counterattack. Ah, they just give the pawn away. That is interesting. I wonder why they don't guard it. I feel like they could have just gone rook b1, honestly. Material science is my master. Yeah, I remember. Because I remember being like, this. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. It was actually kind of fun. I'll be honest. It was just hard. Like, it wasn't boring. Like, I've taken some boring hard class. Like, Calc 2 was hard and I didn't enjoy it. That was fun to do. Like, the labs we had. Like, what did I have? I put something in liquid nitrogen. Like, that was fun. We're here, we're hitting this. We're looking here, we're looking here. So I could see how I changed my stance. I can see how someone majors in it, but it's just so difficult, I think. Let's see. And then Z, appreciate the likes there. Closing in on 5.2 thousand. We're looking here. Yeah, I'm not seeing why they couldn't have gone here. Maybe their idea... I could even see if they didn't play... Like, if they would have played, I don't know, like here... And then and then they play like Rook B1 after, where they're putting pressure on this and they win something. But this I don't see. And now I like this. I think their idea is something along the lines of Rook over. Right? I wonder, could I just go here though? Like, I don't see why. I have so many options. Part of me wants to play here, but I think this is very short-sighted because I'm creating this like messed up structure if my pawn is here. That seems unnecessary. I do prefer here to e5 because e5, when they go here, I can just run my king up, and if they check, I just run my king up, and that seems like that'd be pretty useful to do, to be honest. This is my first thought, this is my second thought. Because I go here, and then they go here, and then I go here, and then I go like g4, or, okay. Here, 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 and then here. And then whatever I play, and then like... Oh, maybe that does work though. Because yeah, that might actually work. What if they go g4 first though? And then rook takes here, here, here. I'll take that back. I think I will play this, yeah. Let's go here. Because they have the weakness. And the issue is they can't just go up. That doesn't work because I still take... It's being hit twice, but it's being hit on the C file. And can only escape on the C file. So I think that's why this makes some sense. This was my first thought. I thought of E5. This was more aggressive. Up another 3. Congrats, congrats. You're sitting at, what, 21-15, right? Yeah, king f6. I took a minute and a half there. I think it was worth the time. I'm still up almost 2 minutes. But I like king f6 after this. Because I'm assuming... Well, no. I guess whatever, I have to take the pawn the next turn with the way I play this. But king f6 at some point. Oh yeah, if they go rook g8, then it's king f6 first. And then I take. But that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, they dropped the pawn. I'm guessing so that they don't have a weakness there. And if I go here, they can just go h5 after that. Okay, we're +2 now. And if they go here, we just go here? Oh, that's... Wow. I think that's too passive. Okay, here. And then knight here. They're letting me get, like, everything I'd want to get in a position right now. Like, I want to get my knight away from this so they can't go behind and try and hit that. They're playing this too passively, I think. Which, it's easier said than done when you're down, but even when you're down, you can still play active. Like, right now, they're giving me too many liberties. Like, now I've saved my knight, I'm +2. And there's really no... Like, if they go here, I can just go up and it's guarded, and their bishop's cut off. And I'm looking to attack even more with this knight in move. And if they go there, there's this knight here move. So, they're creating too many counter-attacking ideas for me right now. That's what I'll say. But the game's not over. So until it's over, stay focused, stay calculating. I feel like this is still the best move though, even with my critiques, because of knight here, and then bishop takes here, and then you get some life, I guess, because then you could hope I mess up with here, and then, like, I don't know, if I wanted to try and escape, I wouldn't play this, but then that's checkmate. So, yeah, that is the best try, I think. It's the only thing that gives them, like, some chance. I don't think there's any, because here is checkmate. Here is also not ideal. But I think I can just hit pause and stop my attack here. I'm up 2 pawns. I can do this kind of whenever. I'm thinking I just... Oh, but then this is hanging. Okay, so maybe that's more of a threat than I realized. I didn't see this. But that check, I think I just go here. And then here. Yeah. That feels right. So knight here, if they go for the check, we go over. And then knight here, if they take, I would... What would I take back with? I would take back knight there, bishop takes, rook takes check, king h1. Oh, and then I could go rook here and then force an exchange. It would be a weird... I'd have these 3 pawns versus this pawn. That'd be a bit strange, but I think we can play that. Let's go here. Yeah. You're too good-spirited for engineering. I wish I studied with you. I appreciate it. I will say, it's more than you think. You gotta find the right group. Because there are some engineers who fit the stereotypes of, maybe not the most inviting people, but their positivity prevails, I think. Let's go here. Take this. Yeah. This is what I was calculating. Like, I'll have 3 unconnected pawns to play the game out. That's, like, not great. Oh, I guess 2. I guess 2. Check up. Knight down. If I check first, check here. Or can't I? Oh, I can just go here, can't I? Yes, I could just do this. Knight here. I don't know, that feels a little passive, but it might be fine. So knight here, and we could go here. Here, take, over, down. Okay, we're up 10 seconds. And we get the win. Nice. We had to hold on there at the end. That was a fun game, though. Had to be very technical there at the end there. What's going on? Delusional? Underrated. Allegation and Blitz. I've neglected Blitz for a long time. And I'm at 2390 peak now. I told you you were not that rating. I feel vindicated. Like, our games, they look crazy for someone just scrolling through. I'm like, no, this guy is not 2000. Like, we're basically the same rating. Can't stop my urge to peak sit. Or to peak sit. No, hey, peak sit. I say peak sit if that's what you feel like you need to do. Nothing wrong with that. Appreciate that, Z. Yeah, I had to get quiet because I had to figure out how to close it out. Yeah, the accuracy, it wasn't even that high. 88%. I mean, that's not bad, but was there any key moment in this game? Yeah, I found this brilliant idea of taking this, but then I just give the pawn back. Yeah. Here, we take... I don't know why they didn't just play rook b1. If they played rook b1, I would have still gone for this or this. I didn't decide yet. I think it was here, I said. But it was... I want to play one of the two knight moves, and they're both wrong, actually. f5, and I'm slightly better. And this is an accuracy here. I thought of e5, but that's not good. Rook d6 and knight d5 are better. I didn't consider either of these. I only thought of the pawn moves there. Let's go to this next one, though. We'll take that. After to play bullet. It's only 2-minute games. You can get the points back if you lose them. I say go for it. Peaks it once I hit 2400. I understand. I understand that. When I hit 2400, rapid. I don't know. I might have played for 3+ days. I don't remember the exact amount, but I just looked at it and just kept it there. I'm like, I just want to look at 2400. Especially in the like, look, the percentile I'm in right now is high. Like for rapid, I'm guessing like top 4,000 ish, and 20. Yeah, I'm top 4,100. Seeing the standing I was in, like for the 2400 rating, I was like, yeah, let me keep that. Good spirit engineering sometimes sucks. That it does. It does. I mean, I think I already got through the spot where I would have lost it. I took 6 classes for 2 straight semesters because I switched majors. So that was when, if I would have lost my spark, I think it would have been there. But I kept it there, and now this has just been smooth sailing, and this semester should be a lot easier. Let's see. 2115, 1917, 1879. Need to sleep good as well. Yeah, if you have to sleep good, I say just keep it. There are times I've regretted that I kept playing. I'm in the queue, but no game has started yet. There we go. Indra. Alright, let's go up here. Knight up. Bishop to f4. e3, h3, bishop e2. Okay, up. Bishop out. Castle here. c3, knight bd2, a4. Okay, here. Here, here. Sleep well to play rapid. I want to sleep well to play rapid good. Yeah. I'm telling you, as someone who's not the biggest fan of rapid, it's been more fun for me lately for some reason. I don't know, like, I played so much Bullet and Blitz for months. It's like, okay, I get to actually think through some things. It's not just pure intuition. So I see why people like it. I still prefer the quick chess, I think. I think 3-0 probably is a good mix for me, or 5-0. How do you know when to play a waiting move? I actually was just asking a title player something similar. Like, the best... Like, even in their waiting moves, they're accomplishing something. So, like, if you don't have an idea, you play, like, h3. Or if you don't have an idea, you go rook e1. Because they're waiting moves for an attack, but you're setting up your position. So, the idea of always having some purpose in the move, I think, is something I try and implement. So, sometimes you like every piece except one. I think, is that answering your question? Like, you want to have some intention, even if it's not in that moment. Like, you play h3, maybe so you don't get back ranked later in the game, right? That's kind of the moves you want to make when you don't have an idea, or you want to play something and give it back to them to do something. Do something that still gives you some improvement. However marginal it is. I think knight c4... I love this move. I just love playing knight c4. I don't know why. It's not even good in this position, but I think I'm gonna play it because I like it, and it gives you some chances. But I know it's just not. It's not bad here though. It's not bad. It's not bad. And it does put some pressure, and I might convince myself. But bishop h2, probably first to get out the way, and then we can go knight c4 next. I'm thinking. You're a fan of 3-0? Yeah, I'm telling you, 3-0 is a fun medium. Because before I started streaming, I only played... Oh, I have to go rook back, honestly. Yeah, because they're going for this. So I need to go here and then up. But they put their queen in the corner and their rook on a7. So I do have time to make a move that I would like to make. And then back and then here. Try and get rid of that. But yeah, I didn't... play it until I started streaming and people have introduced it to me. I was missing out this whole time. What if I took on d5? Do you mean c5? You mean c5? I think you mean c5. We can go here to f3 looking here. And now if I had a knight on c4, how helpful that would have been if I had the knight there right now. Let's see. No, you're good. Generally, you don't want to move this pawn off the center. There are some times where I mess up and I have to, but if you ever see me do that, it's because I played it wrong. Like, you really should not be doing that ever. I would say. If I just was on c4 to start off. Do you have any tips to get 1700 to 2000? Like, that exact jump, I don't have rating specific advice, like without looking at games and stuff. But general advice that I do, I'll tell you what I do. Tactics, when I'm trying to improve, I do a lot of tactics. I use Chess Tempo, Lead Chess, Chess.com, a lot of different tactic places. I think they train different things, honestly. So I use that a lot, trying to improve my calculation ability. I think that's the most important ability, and that's helped me the most, improving that. I learn opening lines, try to memorize that. And I watch tournaments. And I play different time controls. I think, especially for online chess, over the board, I don't know if it's quite as true. I mean, I'm sure it's helpful, but it doesn't matter as much. But if you're playing like 10-0, 5-0, 3-0, 1-0, being good at all of them, like, helps you with the other one. Like, I don't know if it's quite the inverse where 10-0 helps you with the 1-0. I'm sure it would help you, because then you're better at chess. But, like, if you're good with a minute or 3 minutes or 5 minutes on the clock, and you're playing a 10+0 game, like, you're keeping your level. I think that helps if you play mostly online. How have you been playing? I've been playing about 14 years. I took a break in high school. I didn't really play then. What's going on, Cruz? How you doing, man? Let's see. And then, Miata, appreciate the follow there on Twitch. You have access to some emotes now. Let's see. I think it's take here first so that I can go after this. Or, is it bishop takes, hitting the rook? We're getting aggressive here. And then take back in the center. I do like this. I do like this plan, and then take, because we're hitting a piece of higher value right now. We have access to some emotes there. How old am I? I will answer, it's not a secret, but I always ask someone, what is your guess before? I don't get offended, so if you go way too high, I'll just take it as you see me as a mature person. But what is your guess before I tell you the age I am? But yeah, access some emotes now there, Miata. And again, if you are enjoying the stream, follow on TikTok. Everything is PJ's Chess but Twitch. So, everything but Twitch is PJ's Chess. And Twitch is PJ's Chess 993. Check me out, different stuff. We'll be back to posting tomorrow probably. Just had a busy week. So, I was off the posting for some time, but we're not done posting. And you can catch up with everything. And help me out if you follow on Twitch. We need that. 26, 27, 26. One of those is exactly right. Does anyone feel like they're more right than the other person? One of those three numbers is exactly correct. Let's see. Take this, probably. This is still guarding this. Yeah, take. And then here. 22 is right. Yes, it is right. I am 22. That is the correct answer. Then we can go here to f3 on the next one. Okay. So they're hitting the bishop. I think I'll go here so that 1, I'm contesting the diagonal. 2, there's no target, so it's not what's the word? Overloaded, yeah. Where it's guarding this and this. And 3, I just don't know if this is... I feel like I have to go. Well, I could go here too. But I think I'm kind of dead set on playing this. So here they push. If I took... So here, I would take. I feel like that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Once you were 8. Yeah, well, that's why I said kind of, because with the math I said yes, that's true. So I've known how to play for 17 years, but I have been playing for 14, because I didn't really play in high school, honestly. More than I realized, as one day I was on, this is actually what I just calculated. It was one day I was on stream and we were looking at my milestones, and apparently I did, but I have no recollection of playing then, because I hit like a certain rating at the time I would have been in high school. Oh, I see the problem. Is that this is hanging at the end. Huh. Did not see that one, to be honest. That's why you can't go bishop out. And why bishop back was better. I didn't see it. I thought that, I think they would have taken it back at some point anyways, to be honest. Because I thought the issue with maybe going back is that after rook over, and the bishop's not very active. But yeah, clearly they're going to take this back now. That's not really stoppable. And this is not super strong either. I wish I could go knight here. Or I could remove the bishop and go knight here. Yeah, I should go on bishop h2. Even with my concerns, I think that was just a better move. Everything considered. Knight here. Knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. Doesn't really work, does it? Here, they also could just take, because this isn't guarded. So knight here. Queen takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes, knight back. Bishop takes. I don't know if that actually works. I might be losing. Knight up, queen takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes, knight up, bishop takes b2. Yeah, I lose a pawn at the end of that line. But also, this is also losing. Yeah, I kind of have to play. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh, am I just losing? Because now they can just take rook takes d4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can, can't they? I'm saying queen takes. I had 2 different ways. I said bishop takes knight first, and then queen takes. But they could just take with the rook first. And then I am losing, I think. Oh, no, but I could go knight a3, rook takes, knight takes. No, but then they take, I take, and they take the bishop at the end. So this was way better. This wasn't even much of a choice. So I guess knight d2 I have to play. So when they do this, I can just go back. Is my assumption. They go back here. I think that's the only thing that doesn't lose on the spot. Okay, back here now. I don't know what to do after this, though. I will say, I'm not really sure. But the other way I would have lost the piece a bit quicker. Yeah, this is just winning. Because here, then they just take, and then take, and then take. Yeah, this is lost. I did not realize how bad of a move bishop f3 was. This is just a blunder. Just a complete blunder. I thought that it was comparable to bishop h2, which now, with hindsight, I'm seeing it's not. Like, my logic wasn't even that bad, but that's why chess is funny. Like, you can have a decently thought-out plan in terms of chess rules and stuff, but you have to assess the situation. Like, here, I was worried about, one, the idea of this being overloaded with them attacking it, but in hindsight, I don't really know. Like, can they really take... I guess they could take and then take that, but that seems, one, better than losing a piece, and two, somewhat controllable. And then my other thing was, if I went back here, I can't guard this with the dark square piece, and after rook d8, I felt a little uneasy, but still. They don't see it, though. They could have won if they would have played queen up. Alright, we get a second chance at life here. Let's not waste it. Even this still doesn't work, which is... okay, but I think here would make sense. Yeah, here, guard this out the way of the pain. They could have won, like, completely won. So, shout out that they missed it. Let's go here. Yeah. Because now, they can't even get a second attacker anymore, so that's like a really bad move for them. But they're up on time. They're up almost 3 minutes, so not that bad. And they win a rook. That's always a useful thing, isn't it? Knight here. Want to try and counter attack. And at the very least, they'd be losing that as well. Okay, I guess... oh, and then I go rook here. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it interesting. I think that works, right? I wonder if they just take this so that I can't go rook a1. I would assume they do, honestly. Because there's no way you want to allow rook a1. Even though you can get away from it, it just feels like, yeah. Like, no, that's how I know. You just don't want to allow that. If they go here, I might throw in... check. They don't even want to do that. Oh, because they also... well, I don't know if they want to do that either. Do they want to take? I have this check idea. And then back, yeah, and then here. And we're hitting this, and then the idea is to go queen here to guard this and hit this. I actually did something like this before in an over-the-board game, if I remember correctly, where I had this set up. Except the pawn was not this far. I'm not sure I'm going to stop this. I don't know if I can. Knight e3, queen b, queen a1 check, king h1, b2. Oh, that might be checkmate. Yeah. I don't know if I can stop that. This doesn't work, but the only chance I have is like a counterattack. You can't really stop this. Well, I could sack a piece, but then, I mean, we're in the same boat. I'm not going to want to game down a piece. So, I'm going to have to let them queen, and then we're going to hope. That's all we can really do. Oh, I can't even play that. Oh, I guess take, and they could still queen at the end there. But this is the only chance, I think. Yeah, here. Oh, they could go there. Yeah. That would do it, wouldn't it? I will say, I don't know if this is the cleanest way to do this. I feel like it would have made more sense to keep the bishop. I will say that. But now there's no checkmate. So it's kind of, you give something, you get something back. Oh, what? They're not playing this right. But it doesn't really matter, because they're still going to win the game. Let's go here. That's what you do when you give yourself... what's the word? Like, not leverage. There's another word. Leeway. Yeah, when you play good enough, you don't have to be that accurate to convert. Which they have not been. honestly. Honestly, they could just go, or, oddly, this feels great. But they can just go here, I think, is the problem. I don't know, though. They go up. Okay. Down. Maybe if I would have thought I had a chance a bit sooner, I could have tried something. But they are really giving me a chance, aren't they? Okay, 12 seconds left. I'm going here or here. Right, they can't check me. Hold on. It's here or here. I can stay between the two. Queen f8 or queen e7. I just didn't think I had a chance, but I could have tried to save some time earlier. I kind of resigned, but that's why you always play. Yeah, one of these two squares. I can't believe they've done this. They could have just kept the bishop on, and then I would have been completely losing. And they just went in the corner. Like, they're just kind of helping me. Like, both of those are pretty poor decisions. Oh, actually, that's checkmate. There. Oh, they have to go back. But then so they're going to go back. And then it should be a repetition, actually. Oh, can I save this? I might be able to. Their queen can't get back in time. King h6 is a horrible move. Oh, here. It's the wrong square. I could have gone there. But that's why you have to give yourself some time. And I guess we're hitting the knight. I feel like this I could just pre-move. But I just want to be sure. I think you can pre-move this. Oh. Here? Good thing I didn't. Good thing I didn't. They are making some moves, aren't they? Let's go. I won that game. That's insane. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what they were doing. They were completely winning if they don't take out the... What's going on, Ali? If they don't trade off the bishop. I don't know why they did that. Like, yeah, at the end... Yeah, I could have drawn it, but I have 8 seconds left, so who cares? Over there would have been fine. But here... Like, they could have just not done this. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just pushed. Is this not... Yeah, this is... I can't stop it. But they wanted to do it tactically. I'm not sure why they did it this way. Like, it's still winning. But you can see why it's much harder to win. But yeah, we get the win. That is a hilarious win. I can't believe I won that game. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. Can we go back to back to back on wins here? It's never over. What was I down? 12 seconds to like 2 minutes? I'm behind the race now. You're 2354 right now playing at 2490. Yeah, you're not even in my... Oh, you're barely in my rating queue, so you can't even snipe me if I win this next game, or you lose the next game. But yeah, let's see. Can we get a win? Can we get a win? Can we keep this going? Come on. I can't believe I won that. I can't. That is kind of crazy. But we're in the queue. It's not... Still searching. Come on, give me an opponent, please. Give me an opponent. Love to play someone. But that's what I was saying earlier. Someone asked how to get better. Like, I won that game because I'm good at bullet, and they are not. Like that. So me being good at bullet helped me in a rapid game. This is now a hate watch. I respect it. Don't worry, though. Most hate watches on me are unsuccessful. You have nothing to look forward to. Yeah, d4, d5. Let's go up here. Okay, knight f6. Bishop check. Bishop back. And then we can castle. Okay. h6. Huh. Was not expecting that. It's on now. Okay, hey. I'm sure you're not the first to hate watch. Let's see, let's go here. Knight here. So take. And then, how do I want to develop? Because they have the fork, right? So I want to avoid getting forked. So do I go queen back and then knight up? But then they go there, I guess there. I mean, that's not that bad. Yeah, so here and just knight up. And now we're developed, we go there. We go for c5 at some point. Yes, the queen moves, but now let's have the rooks communicate to each other. So it's fine. Discards this. And then here's the idea, I think. Haven't seen with big chess player you compete. What do you mean? Are you saying I'm not with bigger streamers, or you haven't seen me? Haven't we seen you with big chess players you compete? Oh, are you? Oh, I think you're asking me if I play in like top. No, I don't play. I play in tournaments. I don't play in like top tournaments or anything. I can't go here because of this. But I do play in tournaments though. You're losing? I'm telling you, hate watching Steven doesn't always go the way people intend it to. Let's go here. We can go here on the next turn. They could go there. They go back, okay. Although I'm also not doing great. Doing great in my game, to be honest. So, let's see, let's go queen here. But you have me motivated to figure something out now. You have me motivated. That was not me, but I wish it was. Yeah, they take this, knight takes here on d5, and then c5 next. Okay. Take knight here is interesting. Knight c6, but they go here to h4. Okay. Rook over. It's over. It's oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough. Rook here. I want to play c5 instantly, but then, well, hold on. Does that actually work? I would give myself isolated pawns, but I would have the b file to attack them on. My only problem is if I go here and then here, and then here and then here. Yeah. Okay, I need to go back. Because I need to go here so that this rook can go here once I go there. And I can't go here because of knight takes f7, fork, and win the pawn as well. I'm not sure who that is. Who's that? But then they go knight here. Yeah, that's the problem. Is I want to play like knight c6. Yeah, what can you do? I had to let them do something good. I had to let them do something good. And if you're watching on Twitch, shout out to Captain Raids. You can look at all my stats if you do just elo, or you want to check out someone else's, do stats. And you can see, yeah, knight c6. That is what I was thinking. Here. And then knight down. And then take, and then take, and then push, and then over. And then push, and then take, and then take. Huh. They do this in a different way. But the same result. I do want to go here. Here. And then they go d5. Then I go rook over. And then they can go d6. Then I take, and then rook takes. And then that's weak. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Knight takes c6. They're going to resign, I'm guessing. Oh, they don't resign. Very impressive willpower. They are going to lose, though. If I can't win this, I don't deserve the rating now. We can take this here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Just capture. And we have a safe spot here. Wow. That is, like, nuts. That's kind of... Wow. I have no words, really. Take. And then rook here. Wow. I don't know what they were looking at. Okay. They also just give this... Are they throwing? They also give this one away. Okay. I'm more surprised they haven't resigned yet. I don't know what they think is going to happen. Let's see. Check here. I guess that's their right, though. Okay, let's not get too cocky. But I think I just go here. And then push, take, yeah, here. And now there's nothing, right? And then I think I reroute the knight to this square. So here... Oh, I don't want to do it this way. Maybe... here? Maybe I need my king, actually. But it doesn't really matter. At some point, there's just nothing they can do, right? Just go rook over, guarding this. I guess you can't play knight c6. But I mean, they can't win. Like, they're... Yeah. Okay, now you can play knight c6, right? Because they're not hitting this. So knight c6. They're not hitting this. And then we go here. And then we're going here. And then there. Also looking to take this, but so many things to do here. So many options. Knight e5, knight takes g4, they check, okay. Up. Check. I think it'd be interesting for them. Yeah, I don't want to do it that way. Take here. Because if you take this one, they take. And their king is kind of fast to take on b6. So I decided to take this pawn instead. Keep the rooks on. Keep this pawn in the center. If they come back, we have this knight check. Okay, take here. And now here. Okay, we're +7. That's a pretty large advantage. And now we push this one up. And they can't stop that. I won't fall for that stalemate. Good try, though. There's a stalemate there. They are a trooper, but I will not stalemate them. Okay, let's get the queen. Check. 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 Checkmate. What a fun checkmate. Alright, we get the win there. They do just drop up on knight there. But we do get the win. Let's go. Let's go. I'm curious what I did wrong in the opening, though. They did not stop fighting. They did not stop fighting. 91% accuracy. Yeah, it's saying I didn't even play that bad, even though they get a slightly better position. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's not. It's plus 0.2, so I'm not that much worse. But they just blunder. They drop the knight, and I never give them a chance. They do. I'll give them that. They do fight back. And here, I was considering taking this, but I got after this. Take. It's winning, but it's interesting, right? Because their king is kind of fast, but just g5 would have won the game. Take here. King moves, and he probably just push. And if they go back, then this can never do anything there. But yeah, we do get the win. Hold on, put a game on real quick. I'll be right back. Friends. There we go. Friends. And Fair is playing. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. Bro is back. Okay, let's see. You lost another. What's your rating right now? Let's see. Friend request. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is an interesting game. Hold on. Might watch the end of this before you play another game. Fair is +5. Oh, yeah, it's just winning. Yeah. No attack. Plus a piece. It looks like this rapid or blitz. This is a blitz game. Take. Easy money. Rook takes, king g8. Rook can't go over because knight takes. 5 seconds left. Yeah, this is a black one. Okay, let's see friend requests. I've just accepted all games. All requests. Let's go to this next one here. 2343. Yeah, I guess I do have a little ahead right now. Let's go up. Share a game. I won't be able to do it on stream just because I've told other people that I'm not doing that. But if you want to send it to my Discord, I can look at that for sure. My Discord is PJ's Chess. I check that like before I get on stream every day. See, let's go here to F4 and then E3. Okay, E3. Bishop out. If they take. Come on, come on. We can do it. Yes, that is my name. That is my user. Let me know when you send it, and I can just add you back right now. You resign equal position because I missed her. Dang. Let's go up here. I've done that before. I haven't done that before. I did it against Shaw Law one time, I think it was. Ooh, I think here first. You sent it? Okay, let's see. Alright, I just accepted it. Alright, take this here. Here, and then knight BD2. Come on, let's keep this going. We're doing good, we're doing good. Let's go here. Take, and then knight F3. Okay. They might castle queenside if they want to fight. Okay, here. And then take. And they can't play F5. And we go back here, pressuring this and still pressuring that. And we're looking to go rook here potentially. Let's see. 2 rooks and light square bishop in game, 3 on 3, 2 on 2, but I have A and C as A and B. Dang, everything is almost almost right for you. Let's see. Let's go here. Take. Queen takes. Because we're hitting this, and then we can go rook D1 and control the D file. That is the idea. Oh, what a move. What a move. Didn't see that. Okay, here. I need to keep the pressure, but now they can contest the D line, but then I would take, and then I would take. So no, I still have it. But I did not see that, though. Very nice maneuver. Yeah. They just have a slightly more solid structure. But in a rapid game, I assume you'll hold that in a rapid one. What's their rating? We have rook D1. Okay, rook D7's in threats. If they go rook D8, I take and take on E4. I'm not angry at this. Yes, now they go up, out the way. I'm thinking to go queen here. So I'm hitting this still. I'm hitting this. And still threatening that. So queen C6. Just an infiltration move here. I'm 1500 ELO now to get better chess. Should I play more games or do puzzles or like study more openings? And what's the right way to generally analyze your games? So, I'll answer one part at a time. Should you play more games? You should do all 3, I think. You should do all 3. I think playing more games, and that's the main way. Like, I never say that when someone asks me. I just play more. But that's, because it's just, to me, like such a, yeah. Like, whatever you do in something, just playing more. I think that's the best way to improve through trial and fire. Like, getting good at tactics, I do that as well. I study openings, but there's nothing like playing a game. Like, a perfect example is in openings. Like, when you're studying them, you're studying a line, generally. So if someone plays something that's good, but not the top move. You still have to know what to do against that. And I think being able to respond on the fly like that, that happens purely from experience. So I would say playing, you should do all three and analyze your games. I just like the right way. I don't do anything but just look at the engine, I guess. I tend not to focus on tactical things I've missed, more like principles in the end games that I missed in the game, or an opening concept, because I think that if I could have avoided a tactic, I would have, is the way I look at it. So it's like, whatever. Like, I missed a tactic. I try and focus on things that I can take in other games, if that makes sense. Like, for example, there's one end game I drew where I had a bishop, and they had, like, passed pawns, and I sacked early, and I learned from that game is you have to sack at the last second for it to be a win. Like, instead of taking early and then trying to win a race in a game where you have a bishop and a pawn and they have passed pawns here, you should just wait to the last second to sack. Like, something like that I'll never forget because of when I reviewed it. But I wouldn't say, I don't know. If you just look at tactics, I don't know how useful it is reviewing a game. I can go rook d7 or rook d6. I thought I had a attack, but I guess not. They've defended everything, to be quite honest here. And then easy, appreciate the likes on TikTok. Yeah, I like this. Because I don't know how they could go f5. I don't think they'll play that, though. Right, I think they just have to give this up. Because if you go f5, that's gotta be losing. After f5, queen down. I'm too active here on the 7th rank. Pawn house 3-on-3, but I have c-passer. Okay, okay. I see you're cooking. Okay, rook here. If rook comes over, take, queen takes, yeah, so here. Oh, wait. If I go here, they go here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Wow, how is this not forced winning? This is blowing my mind. This is not a win. Here? Like, how are they defending all of this? They just go here, I'm guessing. I'm so confused. Like, this should be better. But I'm not finding any way that it's actually winning. Like, I see nothing. And then they go here. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how is this not winning? This is blowing my mind. This is, wow. Okay. And then here. Oh, but then here. Hold on. I gotta be careful now. I have to stay on the dark square. Yeah, exactly. Here, check, up. Oh, they forced the queens off. Wow. I'm just impressed. Like, how did they not lose? I have no idea. That was insane defense. Shout out to them. What defense. And I still have a slightly better position, but like, how do I use it and leverage it for a win? That is this 10-minute question. Man, take. And then Dr. Nas Pelias, thank you for the follow. You have access to some emotes now. You should be able to see them. You can use them in more than just my stream. See, let's take this here. In the bottom left-hand corner, it's like a panel of them. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, but here, push, take, take. I think getting my king active. You know the Lucina position? Yeah, oh, I guess I can't tell you. But yeah, that, I think you can do it. It's kind of intuitive, honestly. Like, when I learned it, it was like, oh, that's it. Like, it makes sense, I'll say. I don't feel too worried. Let me know if you figure it out, though. I have to somehow win this game. I'm so lost how I'm not just one. Like, how did I not just win this? They're a defensive juggernaut. Let's see. If I push here, they go here. Take, take. Take, take. Over? C'est la vie. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think this is aggressive. But aggression is needed sometimes. Okay. Now the question is, do I just take this? Or do I just go like here? I think I go here. Threatening the mate, because, yeah, threatening the mate. And they have 3 pawns that are hanging. Yeah, because then it's here, take. Oh! Huh. I did mess that up. Check, rook down. Okay. Take here. Uh-oh. 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 I did mess that up. I went for an aggressive plan, and it did not pay off. Take, 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 up, here, up, here, up, here. Rook takes, king takes. King up. King here. King up. King here. King here. Pawn up. Yeah, I can hold it still. Oh, no! Wait! Oh my god, no! They could just go c4. Aw, that is unfortunate. c4, b4, ax b4, cx b4, king d4. Ah. Yeah, I've lost. And the other problem is I'm on a light dark square. So here, push, push, take, push, push, queen, push. I have to go here first, because if not, it's push here, take, push, push, promote, check. So I have to go here first, and if they push, I go around. Yes, so now I can go for this. Yeah, this might work here. Hmm. And they won't promote with check. No! They have Queen H1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Queen H1. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I tried to play something aggressive there. That did not work out, unfortunately. It did not work out, yeah. I'm completely winning. I thought I was. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, but I end up... Even here, I'm winning. I just have to play E4 like I thought. Yeah, I am disgusted at that one. I saw E4 and I tried to get fancy. Sometimes just play the easier, simple move. So this next one here. Gallon's Lead Chess Puzzles, man. Honestly, I don't really play chess on stream during this, or off stream during the semester, but I was doing Lead Chess Puzzles last summer, and this summer is Chess Tempo. I don't know, I like Tempo a little bit better, but I like both of them. Let's go here. They take. Oh wait, what did I play wrong? I played something wrong. Yeah. Oh, when they go bishop f5 is bishop b5. Yes. And then rook over. Guard this here. And I want to play this, right? That's my idea. To go b3. I want to keep my bishop. So we're going to h3 to give it an escape square. For king and pawn, lead chess puzzles are amazing for calculation. Yeah, I do love lead chess puzzles. I didn't do as much this summer, but last summer and last year when I was trying, that was all I was doing. Puzzle Storm, I love Puzzle Storm. I stopped recently because I was getting irritated with the game. Like, it had to load every time. Like, I went to a new puzzle, the position wasn't already up, and that was annoying me, but I love the concept of it. But yeah, E4, that's going to be burned into my brain. That's the reason I think that playing is the best way to improve. Like, there are things, like, that loss hurts because I saw the best move. Now, next time I see that, I'll just play, I'll know the concept, right? Because of the pain that has been inflicted on me because of that. Oh, they go up. They are aggressive. Interesting. They were hitting the knight. Take, bishop takes there. Let's see. My light is making a lot of static noise. I think it's my refrigerator. It's not, unfortunately, not really controllable. I do need to have that plugged in, but yeah, I hear it as well, but it's not the mic though. We can take this, they take that. Rook takes here. Then they just push, yeah. Not ideal. But what else can I do? Take, push, down, push, up. Wow. That is depressing. That is depressing. Yeah. Should I have taken... I feel like the same thing could have happened. But yeah, they just go here. Rook down, pawn down. And wow, that is a lot of pressure. And the position that they will have after. But we need to make fast moves. And I appreciate the likes there from a Brish AK. Appreciate the likes. There they go up here. We go rook c1. They're taking their time. I wonder what they're looking at. Maybe they're seeing if I can take the knight, but I'm pretty sure I can't. It wouldn't work. I just have to go back after they push this and let them get this set up. And I can go like knight to f3. That's all I can think of as a idea that would kind of work, right? But they're taking their time right now. The more time they take, the better for me. And they don't go for it. Interesting. I don't know why they don't go for it. Maybe they're trying to let me do that so they can go for this and win a piece. But now, I just go rook down, right? Rook down. Take, knight takes. Yeah, I think this works. Rook just retreat back. And we're in the same position. They don't want to push this because we get rid of the pawns there. This is guarded. I feel like this is, I don't know, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's not great. Oh, bishop there. That is horrible. And yeah, I might be losing now. Did not see that. So here, so I don't get trapped. I actually just had a game over the board where this happened. Yeah, this is over. It was a different, like it was somewhat different, but the premise was just a lost end game. I might have to just give the rook up, take, 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 and then take. But like that's still, wow, that's still losing. Rook f1. Okay, rook f1. c3, knight there, c2. Yeah. Yeah. They found a more accurate way to do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Up. And they should just push all the way through. I could go... Maybe the only thing is, with this I can take check first. But I still feel like it's gotta be losing. Like, there's no way this is an equal position. It's probably like +3 for them. Maybe it requires some accuracy, but they do have the advantage still. They push, yeah. So, the only thing I can try, take your check. Yeah. I think that's my only threat. And then, Sardan, appreciate the follow there on Twitch. You have access to some emotes now. You'll be able to see them in the bottom left-hand corner if you would like to use those. But yeah, thank you for the follow. So we win a pawn. And honestly, I'll get 2 pawns and a bishop at the end of this, now that I've won that one. So, is it that bad? Is it that bad? Let's go here. They push, and the problem is I can't stop that, right? And I can't go here. I will say, maybe this plan is a little flawed. The other way would have been better. They'll get my rook. Yeah, well, that's kind of expected, right? Do I go here? Take, take, push, take. Well, the issue with... Yeah, that might not work. But then if I go here, push, I do whatever. And then here, then I guess I'd go there. Well, one thing at a time. I don't think I should lose this for now, at least. Okay, so here. I don't know if this works. But we're up a pawn momentarily. And that does give us some leeway. But also, they can just go knight back and try and win this pawn. But then I could try and keep it, but then that's so weak, right? But I just want to play like bishop d3, take, take. I know they're going to go here, take, take, take. And just play with these extra 2 pawns and a bishop for a rook. That is best case scenario. Best case for them is if they can just get this for this and keep this, which is what they're going for right now, actually. They're trying to keep it. They might end up making a mistake, though, because now I should have enough time. Oh, but they still could push. Yeah, c2. Yeah, but this is my only chance, though. But the knight jumps in. So they are playing it somewhat inaccurate. But maybe now my knight's falling. And they have another attacker in. But why can't I just go like here, though, and try and blockade? Will be my question. I guess here, here. Ah, that might be the problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. This is a great move that I'm just not realizing is a great move. Because if I take this pawn takes, then the knight's trapped. So I know I don't want to do that. But if I go here, here, we're having a similar problem. Here, here. Up might be the only thing. I guess up kind of works. Because they were looking to go there at some point. If they go down, I will just take. Push. Take there. Whatever. It's losing anyways. Let's just make a move and not take forever. We're trying to stop it. I think they've missed some marks here where they could have had easier conversions, but it is still winning. Yeah. Oh, well, my knight's just trapped. I did not realize something so simple. But yeah, my knight has nowhere to go. So that's a problem. And then take, pawn takes. I could escape that way. But then the issue is that this knight falls. Is there any way around this? Up? Just back. Very well thought out from them. They just go back here. You would think a knight in the center of the board is like the safest spot to be almost. Or the best spot, not the safest. You always want a knight there. But yeah, they just go back. But in this game, that's not the case. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Or I should probably just keep this, right? So here. Here. Let's see. And then they go back. Oh, but they move the knight in. Okay. If I push, they go knight down. And they guard it still. That is annoying. Yeah, I can't win the piece. Oddly enough, like if I could get it where this was here, and then I could play this, then I could take that. But that's so many moves, right? So many moves. But knight down here, I think it falls to there. I think I have to try it this way. I mean, all of it doesn't work, but we have to try something. Okay. Well, I don't have to try. I want to try something. Yeah, they just go bishop back and it's fine, though. But if they don't, I do have f3. And the idea is to take that and there, just take there with check, and then you take the bishop. But I imagine they see this. It is a nightmare, yeah, especially when you've already blundered and you're playing a 2470. Yeah, to get out the way. So, not fun at the moment. Let's go here. I'm trying to hold. They attack me. Okay. And that's probably game. Last chance I would have had would have been to have this bishop here. Without the bishop, you're really feeling the material disadvantage. Like, I need more pieces on the board, simply put. With this view, it won't be long before they figure this out. But we're going to not resign, because the same outcome would happen if I resign, not resign. Like, there's really no difference. So I want to play this out here, over. Like, maybe I save 5 minutes of my life, but let's try and create some chances. I was actually going to play that too, so they saw that. 2359, no! No, we're about to get back to this. Oh, I don't lose that much for this one, actually. I'll be at 2372 after this one. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. They go up. I kind of forgot their bishop was there, if I'm telling the truth. So I don't think I would have done this, but here we are. So, can't go back now, can we? Okay. Here. Oh, but now they still just go there. Wait, no. I was supposed to go bishop there first and then that. Yeah. That would have made a little more sense. Let's see. Oh, no, they let me do it this way. I mean, this isn't that good, but it gives me some chance to attack still, right? There. Okay, over. That is the solution. Yeah. That is the solution. Here. No, oh my god. That was, I feel like almost holdable. They were messing up, but I messed up, and now it's over. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's tough, man. I thought there was some chance. Man. There was some chance there at the end to hold on and try and flag. The position was still lost, but let's see what went on in the opening, though. That is a more important question, I think. Let's see where it went wrong. Because they had that pawn to c3 very early. They had the chance to do that. So we have to fix something we did in the starting part of the game. Okay, yeah, here. You're supposed to just take or go. It's here or take. You can't. c3 is just such a lackadaisical move. That's a horrible move. Horrible. Okay, let's play some blitz games here. Okay. This is an interesting way to play it. But they go knight in here. Okay, I go rook over. Okay, knight can take care on f6. If they go knight to d6, I go knight to c8. Was the idea there. Okay. Push up. Push up. Okay. I think if I go here, they just go here. So here, offer the queen trait. I drop this 100 on the dot. Fair to say I will sit there and just play blitz. And yeah, I would do the same thing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy what you earned, man. Don't feel any pressure to keep playing. Just sit for a minute. What's going on, Sardan? Just enjoy the work you put in. Let's go here. I'm very shelled up here. All my pieces are around my king. And EJ, I appreciate these likes. Very shelled right now. Everything around my king. We're keeping my king protected. Take. Here. Push. Take. Here. Take. Take. Yeah, I can go here. Because if they push there to hit the knight and threaten mate, I can take check and then go down and guard that. And it should be fine. Let's see. Let's see. I think that works. We defended the attack. And they have two isolated pawns for the rest of the game now. They go there, threatening the checkmate. We take here, check. Problem is their king is so wide open, right? Take here, check. As mentioned, here. Hmm. Okay, or +1 if they go here, back, down, down. If they take, we go down here, check. Check. Take, check. How can I defend? I don't think I can. Yeah. Oh, wait. Check, and then here. Let's go. What a win. What a win. Not pretty at all, but we won the game. So this next one here, we'll take it. They're playing without pieces? Is that accurate? I didn't see any pieces on their side. Is this blindfold chess for them? Is this a video idea? Let's go knight up here. And here's a donation there from EJR on TikTok. Just saw the rose. If I missed any other ones, my apologies. Let me just see if I did. I did not. All right. Thank you for that, EJR. Let's castle. Here, C5. Up. Take, take. Okay, knight up here. What's going on, red name? Let's see, let's take this here. You're having a good day of chess. Is that what you're saying? Let's go up if they take, bishop captures. They move, okay, back, capture. We're up on time right now. Don't get on the clock. We can go f6 if they don't take the bishop. If they go like bf2. Okay, here, and then here, and then here. Push, take, take, take. Yeah, push. Oh, did not see that. Did not see that. Okay, here. And they can go back with a pen, but then I could go here too, right? I could also go for that dark square controller. Up almost a minute. Unless they get a tactical advantage here, I should have a good chance to win because I'm up on time so much. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Queen slides. Oof. Uh-oh. They might get what they were looking for there. Here, check up. But I think if I just go here, I'm stopping Because here doesn't work. I think this is the only chance. Knight takes, rook takes, checkmate. My queen's not defended. But if I go knight down here? Oh, it doesn't matter because this is check. Ah, that's gorgeous. I'll do this next game here. Very nice play. We get black for 3 straight games to start off blitz. Okay. Let's make the 3rd game count. Back. Castle. Okay. Let's go up. Yep. Someone did that earlier too, so I was prepared. I think that must be a line or something where you play that. Someone did the same thing earlier. Okay, and then rook over here. Rook e8. Let's go here. Flexibility for wherever they push. They attack. Okay, rook over. c6 at least. Guarding this. They can push now, but take. They don't want to do that. Capture. They open this up. I think I'll just go here, creating this weak point, but at least there's nothing happening to this bishop here, right? That's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to take too long on a decision. Let's just go up, because remember, this is blitz. Take. They can't take with the rook because of bishop back. But now they take with the pawn. Now I can get my bishop back active because they can never do anything to me really there. Let's go back this way. We'll take and just go here. Okay, here and then here. Let's keep the pawns connected. No. If I go here, they push, so I have to go back here. Yeah. Gotta avoid losing the game. Okay, up. Queen takes, rook takes. Yeah, they could have gone g4. That would have been a good idea for them. We go queen here to f6. We have these isolated pawns here. But we're okay. Let's go here, guarding this. Rook over. And we're up about 10 seconds, so that will matter. Let's go here to f5. And then here. And up in here. And we find a spot for our bishop. And then, oh, they attack. Okay, we go here. I get it. And then here. Nice. Okay, over here. They go back. Okay. Take, get rid of their aggressive piece. But my rook can't go anywhere, really. They're just up a pawn now. Wow. I think that's game. I can't do anything. There's no check yet. I can't go for this. There's no way to possibly guard this pawn here. Wow. The funny thing is that still didn't even work, but they said they don't want me to even do that. Yeah, wow. What a game from them. I've noticed I'm doing better in Rapid than Blitz, but we have more games to be played here. What a nice attack. There's just nothing to really do. 33 seconds left, and there's no way to infiltrate. No, like, remote counter play, which is the problem there. Let's see if we can get a win after that loss. If we can get in a game, that would be a great indicator. We didn't win the first one, I guess, though, but we lost the last two. Let's go up here. Okay, up here to E3 if they take. Okay, knight slides up. C3. Hate playing this. I forgot what to do when they do this. Is it C4 still? I would think so. Still C4. This is something I can look at after, honestly, because this seems necessary. Knight B3. No, no. I have to castle first. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Can I take this way? I take with the knight. They go back. I take. Take with the queen, though. We hit this. They move out the way. Okay. Capture. Capture. And if they take, we go knight D2. Let's go. They missed the they missed the win. They missed the idea. It's queen takes D7. Sometimes you have to play aggressive and it can pay off. Let's see what was missing in the opening though, because I didn't play it correctly. I know that for sure. Our accuracies were horrible. Okay. So here it's winning as every position basically when they decide to do this castling. CXD5 is the best. QXD5. And then here, but yeah, mistakes all around here. Take, they blunder. Only Rook HD1 is winning here, by the way. Anything else is a draw or black's better. But we get the win, a quick one. I was about to get a quick loss too, so feels good. We turn that around and we even out the score in Blitz. Let's see if we can keep this going. Maybe I can put my mic farther away from the fridge, but I still think the same problem will persist. Let's go up here to D4. Knight here to F3. Okay, bishop out, and we can go E3, H3. Bishop E2, let's go, B2. Castle. Alright, C3. If they take, we'll take. Okay, knight jumps out. Alright, let's go bishop here. If they take, take. Knight up if they take, take. A4. Rook here to E1. Staring down the E lane. If knight captures, but the knight's trying to get active. They want this piece to do something for them. I don't know. I need to keep my knight guarding this. I do feel a little odd about it. I need to guard these squares. Still, let me just queen back. Like, what do I do with their knight? Like, do I just go go back and forth? Like, you can't move this or this drops. Maybe I could take this. Honestly, I could. I don't love it. But what else can I play? Honestly. Like, what else can I play? Because if I go here, then this is dropping. Yeah, I mean, I have to. I mean, I don't have to, but it feels like I have to. Oh! I almost... Yeah, I didn't see this. There's a way out of it, thankfully. But I was about to lose a piece. I bet they are thinking I saw this the whole time. I did not. I did not see this the whole time. Let's go here. Looking there. Okay, we're down 15 seconds. We're guarding the square now. Could have been worse, I will say. I could have lost a piece there. But bishop g5, what a resource to avoid losing anything. Let's just go for an endgame. Why not? Take here. So that, yeah. I think the idea was they would take, and then rook takes here because the queen's also hitting it. So I'm bringing my queen down. But it must be better to play black here. I think I miscalculated. Yeah, I was going to play that. I think I miscalculated this because this does not work. Capture. Capture. Okay. And then down here. I can't go here because of this dropping, so I have to go here to guard this. Yeah. Here. Take. I can't guard it. So I have to counterattack. I cannot guard F2. Hopefully they just go for it. But they might defend it. They might just go rook up or something. Now we're up 7 seconds. We have an advantage. Yeah, they just go up, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. Oh, no! No! I missed that idea. Yeah, that's game. I missed that idea. Let's go to this next one. We get the white pieces. Alright, let's go up. Knight here to F3. Okay, out here, E3. They take, we'll take. Okay, knight's going to slide out. Capture. C3. Okay, C3. Back, take. And then bishop D3. But they take in the center first. Okay, capture. And then capture. And then BD3, Queen C2. But they don't want to do it this way. For some reason. I'm not sure why they set it up and don't go for it. To mess up my pawn structure. Oh. They have other ideas in mind. Let's go here. And then bishop G2. Okay. They can castle queenside. H5, H4. I'll match their aggression and space clamoring. We can go here, up. Maybe just here. I don't have a great spot for this. Yeah, there, castle, and then here. And then I'm not really sure. And then here. And then here we have enough pieces guarding it. Oh, take. Uh-oh. Here, push. I missed that that is a possibility. Okay. Yeah, that's gotta be worse. So let's just give the pawn up this way. And not open up the bishop hitting the queen on G4. I just assumed I could take that. But they push up anyways. I don't know if this even does it. Yeah, I don't know if this does anything at all. Take. Oh, they just push. So they don't want the extra pawn. They just want the space advantage. And they're trying to win my knight. Because my knight's not easily defended. Actually, I can't defend it at all. So let's just give this away. Yeah, I want to be able to hold on to that. Knight takes here. So we get 2 pawns for the piece. Not ideal, but at least we got something for it. Okay, let's go here. So they can't discover to attack me. And we guard this as well. I think they saw something that was not there. Let's go back. And now we're +1. Okay, the king's going to slide out the way. Rook over, queen here. They slide this in, though. Okay, let's just stay by the king. Can't go there. That would have been quite the blunder. Glad I thought about it for a split second. Let's go here. We'll just drop the queen. Okay, knight here, we're threatening this. Getting an a3 so that my king has an escape square. But we're down 30 seconds. I have to speed up some. There was that because of the pin. But also I could have gone back there because I moved because they went there. But still. I want to play a3 on the next turn. So my king isn't so badly placed, right? I have 23 seconds left. Man, this is quite the position that I'm defending. Oh, now they can just play this. Yeah. But I guess I guard the checkmating square, right? That's different than your typical smothered mate. I guard c2. So, like, I can just go back and forth on a1 and b1. Which is different. Okay, here. No, 0.6 seconds left. They were, oh man, that is a heartbreaking one. Very close to holding on. Okay, we get the black pieces in this one. Okay, up here. Knight to f6 if they take. We go up here to d6 hitting the knight. Okay, take here in the center. Up here. Knight c6. This is theory right now. Bishop e7. Okay. Knight here whenever they go c4. Then let's castle here. I think that makes some sense. We get our king to safety. If they take, okay. Knight back. If they take, we take. capture, capture, bishop f5. Okay. Up, guarding the square. Queen up, guarding the bishop. Take, take. And then like bishop here. It's anchored by a pawn on c6, but they attack us in the center. So then we go this way, so that they can't attack us with c5. If they go here, oh, they can't push because of the pin, actually. Bring the rook over even. If they go rook here, we can go here. Now they push, we can go knight in the center. Queen moves attacking. How do we guard this knight? I could go here, they could push here. That's kind of my worry with that. So where can I put the knight? I don't want to go into a pin because of this. Although I could go for queen down and pawn down to knight b8. I don't know if I would like to do that though. So there's knight d7 or knight e7. Okay, rook over on the file, and then we can go knight here. Ooh. But yeah, they do have a nice position. Not winning, so I don't feel horrible about this. Just go knight up here. And they push, alright. Their plan is in motion. Let's bring our knight here in the center. We want to get our bishop to sit back here on d6. That's my idea. Bishop back there. Queen slides in. Ah, aggressiveness. Let's go bishop back. Hitting this, guarding the square somewhat. And then we can go here, and like the idea of here starting a checkmate. Let's threaten it. I doubt they'll let me get it. But we just, one move threat, we go up. Okay, they can go over. And then we can go, oh, they attack us. Alright. Queen down. Queen takes. Rook takes to not mess up the pawn structure, right? Okay. Rook over, we go king f8. Both with a minute and a half left. So far, it's not a perfect game, but I haven't really made a huge mistake. I'm not mad at the outcome yet of the position. Let's see here. Take. Take. Okay, check. I misplayed that. Okay, a minute left for both of us. I'm going here, they push, we go king over, and then we push, but then they're going to take on a6. That is not ideal. So maybe a5 first. They go over. Oh, kind of perfect. Check. Take. King to b4 here. And they go here, I go here. And then here. So if they push, I take. If they go down, I take. Over. Okay. No! I tried to flag them, and I walked into a check. They had I had to play one more move. 0.1 seconds left. That is a crazy way to lose. I could have got the repetition, but I was trying to flag them. And I lose by 1/10 of a second. Let's see, let's go up here. That is a tough way to go out. Let's go up here to b6. If they take. Okay, take. Do they do the theory? Take there's bishop here? No, they don't go for that line. Okay, c5. I don't know if c5 is right. Let's see. Queen takes, bishop takes. Okay. Okay, and then rook over. I cannot believe I lost the last one by 0.1 seconds. That is... wow. Gut-wrenching loss. But we move. We go king here. Okay, knight slides us go up, avoiding losing that. They're trying to reroute around this way. Okay, and now I bring our knight back here. It has an escape square. They had, what? They contest in the center. I guess I have to take that, right? And then knight down? I think so. Knight down here. And I could go here to attack this, but then that drops. But also the pawn guards this, so I should probably keep the pawn there. If they push, I go up here. We both have about... what is this? I have a decent amount of time left. Take this. They have about closer to 2 minutes, so they're up on time right now. Just go over here. Okay, bishop here. Looking to take that if they ever move out the way. They can't go knight in here. They might go here. Time to attack me. Take. And now we should get the promotion. They can't stop me from going knight down. So we take this up, queen. Let's go. Look at the endgame technique on that one. Okay, we got to close it out, though. Check. They're not resigning. Check. 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 Knight here. And there's knight f6 after h7 and queen takes. Yeah, they can still go here, though. And then we get the checkmate. Nice win. Very, very nice win. Alright, I think we'll call it there. Because I'm getting kind of hungry. So a little shorter today. About 30 minutes shorter. But I'll be on tomorrow for some more. I might do viewer tournaments tomorrow. Maybe do 2 streams of rated, 1 viewer tournament. That's what I'm thinking. But I'll announce it for sure tomorrow. But I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for joining up. We gained some followers. 10 on TikTok. And then some on Twitch as well. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. I'll catch you later here on TikTok first. Deuces to you all. Appreciate that, Heck Wreck, you as well. And then if you're watching, excuse me, on Twitch here, we're going to raid out. Raid out. Thank you, the 3 of you, for raiding, or not raiding, for staying here. We go to Astro_Gambit. Shout out, bro. See, Astro_Gambit. Okay, just began the raid. To do that, and then I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know the time, probably earlier than today. That is my hope, at least. But I'll catch you guys later.
Yo, PJ. PJ, thank you so much for the raid, bro. Shout out PJ. PJ, we gotta run it back, dude. I need my revenge. I've been traveling for the past like week almost, dude. I just got to my house. I haven't even set up my room or anything, but people were gonna kill me with pitchforks if I did not go live. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I got a surprise for your Petrov. I just need to learn it real quick, and then I'm gonna cook you. Thinking rook g1 runs into king b7. King b5? Yeah. Yo, I like that emo. That's fresh. I'm gonna steal that. I want it to go in a way that I'm gonna have a lot of fun. So exactly like last time. I don't know, guys. We're solving this study if you're interested. I thought we had some good luck solving chess studies last time, so let's go over it here now. Bro. Hey man, I was 3-7 in Blitz, and I was trying to play, There's Notability in Losing. Hey man, as long as it's to you. Alright, let's go back to the study. We have a line suggestion. So people are saying that we go A8 equals knight check. Alright, promoting to a knight. Again, we have this issue. If we promote to a queen, then C1 comes with check. And this initiative is gonna kill us. We also have another. Oh, what up, red name, blue name? Hi, PJ. Okay.